Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Midnight Hunt for possibly the last time. It's expiring pretty soon. Maybe I'll fit in one more run before. We shall see. And our first rare is a Graveyard Trespasser, which I know is a good card. I don't know if it's as good as Midnight Ambush, which is the other like kind of good card on offer here. I mean, I don't know. Hungry for More and Odrick's Outrider are also pretty good. The fourth uncommon is not especially good. Or the third uncommon, the fourth among the rare plus uncommons. Burn the Accursed is also fine. Let's just have a look at the guide and see what it says about Graveyard Trespasser. Where's my guide? Here it is. Trespasser. 37. So it is indeed quite good. That's good to know. I was not excited to take another Midnight Ambush. Surely Hungry for More is worse, but let's just check. Hungry, yep, much worse. Yeah, Midnight Ambush is a good card, but not as good as this. Alright, sure. Anything I should note about the signals that I'm passing when I pass this? Oh, I should check. Burn the Accursed. There's no way it's as good as this, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we didn't check Outrider. It's good, but not nearly as good. Okay, cool. You know, I don't think Lefty is going to take any particularly strong signals from this. The pack is missing the rare. They'll just know I took whatever the rare was. Just like in this pack, Righty took the rare. Intruder is fine. Heirloom Mirror? I mean, the time we took it, it was actually, like, fairly okay. I forget if it won one game or two, but it definitely won at least one. But I don't think it's the winner here. Intruder's all right. Cathartic Pyre is quite good, as, you know, it's just like its removal. But Lunarch Veteran is also great. Obviously, it's like a Disturb card, which fits a little bit better in the blue-white deck. But every deck likes gaining life. And it's a 1-drop. Like, we could just take it, probably. Let's look those up. Cathartic Pyre is rated amazing. Lunarch Veteran is rated not as good. Alright, I'll take the Pyre. That's fine. Defenestrate, I assume, is also good, but not as good. Yeah, correct. It is in my colors. I guess I could take it. But I want the better card. We'll figure out what colors we're playing later. Castaway's fine. Blood Tithe Collector, I think, is lovely. We even have this thing to perhaps trigger it. Midnight Ambush is okay. It does like Midnight Ambush a bit better than Collector, but I'm kind of inclined to just take... Oh, there's also Thermo Alchemist now that I look at it. That's a great card. Yeah, I think I'm actually supposed to take Thermo Alchemist. Yeah, let's do that. You know, that's better in red-blue, obviously. The spells deck. But, you know, right now my deck is 50% instants and sorceries, so as long as we can keep that up, this card will be great. Haha. I think it is rated just barely above Midnight Ambush. And like, so, you know, you could argue let's take the Midnight Ambush. Because of these two cards, the one I'm more inclined to keep is Graveyard Trespasser. And so I should try to draft more black than red if I have a choice, which here I do. They're both quite reasonable. What about signals? Have we told Lefty anything much yet? Not really. Are we learning anything from Righty? No. There's not a lot of white in this pack. There's some pretty good red and black stuff. So maybe they're playing like blue-white. It's a little surprising we would get the Lunarch Veteran in pack 2 in that case, but there could have just been something better. I'm going to take the Thermo Alchemist. It's just more fun than Midnight Ambush. Chaplain, Firmament Sage. Ooh, okay. There's some good stuff here. The Awakener is probably the pick. Sea Zombie, also great. I think even the Stinger is not terrible, right? It's not good, though. Yeah. I'm just going to take... None of these cards amaze me in the other colors, so I'll just keep picking, cards in my colors that definitely are, in fact, actually good. Blue, black. Corpse Cobble is okay. But I think there's perfectly good red and black stuff here. Like, No Way Out has been fine when I've played it. Electric Revelation is also kind of cool. For, like, Thermo Alchemist. But that's only one card. I think I'm just going to take No Way Out. Decayed can help the Ecstatic Awakener, and this is card advantage. Cathar's Call. Now that is an exciting one. We did play against somebody with that who I believe beat us, right? With just a million Cathars. They played 2 Cathar Calls, had a million tokens, and then buffed everything. Give it all +2/+2. Pretty gross. Brimstone Vandal. Eh. 3 mana, 2/3 Menace. I think the Bat Whisperer is kind of more fun, especially with like Thermo Alchemist, an easy way to activate it. Now we're seeing a bunch of white go by. Crawl from the Cellars. Such a card. I'm going to take it. I don't know. I'm probably supposed to take Revelation? Nope. Okay. I just love like playing the same card 3 times when you get something good and like you crawl it from the cellar twice. It doesn't always happen, but it's pretty cool when it does. Arrogant Outlaw is fine. Neonate's Rush is probably fine. But I think I'd rather just have a creature. I'm only running 1 vampire. I am in red-black, so I should expect to get more. But just give me a cheap-ish creature. Hungry for More Wield. I forgot that was in pack 1. That's another reason to maybe aim for red-black. An easy pick here. The Mirror? No. I mean... It's pretty funny when it gets to do something. But most of the time it won't, and Novice Occultist is probably going to just be better. I don't know. I could take the Mirror. They're both playable on 2. They both kind of help me draw. I'm going to take the Mirror. I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to take the Occultist. But it's so much fun. Silver Bolt, I guess? I don't really want Abandon the Post. We don't have that much red. The 3 red cards we do have are pretty good. But maybe I should just be taking, like, Flip the Switch? I don't know. I think Silver Bolt is better than that anyway. Even if I were running blue. Stinger is okay. It would help activate my, like, Bat Whisperer and Arrogant Outlaw because opponents don't like to block it. I'm certainly taking it. It's just a matter of whether I'm running it, which I guess I don't know yet. Electric Revelation is fine. Green blue. What the heck are you, Slogurk? 3 mana 3/3 trample. When you mill a land, get a counter. What the heck? Remove 3 counters to bounce it. When it leaves the battlefield, return 3 lands from your graveyard. So this is like... I definitely don't want this. Even if I could just, like, pretend it cost black, I would not play this card. Right? I don't know. I guess it's a 3-mana 3-3, which is pretty solid. 3-mana 3-3 trample. The text on it is very questionable. It, like, works in, like, a blue-green self-mill. I guess. But it's just like decent stats, and it'll occasionally get a buff as well. Borrowed Time is really good. Mysterious Tome is pretty good. Lunarch Veteran is really good. I'm just left with all the junk. Falconwrath Perforator. I mean, I don't like want to splash for Tome or Borrowed Time. Maybe I could splash for Borrowed Time. It's just like a really nice removal. 3 mana, exile anything. And nobody ever has, like, destroy an enchantment, so it's gone for good. Like, what else am I going to do? Run another Arrogant Outlaw? Another No Way Out? None of those are that amazing. I'd rather have the option to, like, switch into white with a great card than pick any of that stuff, I think. And it is very good, right? Yeah. Okay, just put it over here. Dreadhound is a great black card. It's rated as, like, just okay by... Well, okay, pretty good. By the draft guide thing, but I think it's, like, really good. More Borrowed Time? It's giving me more reasons to splash, and everything else here... No, okay, there's actual good cards I could run in my colors, right? Midnight Ambush and another Awakener. Although I haven't really gotten a lot of, like, Awakener triggers. Oh, Hungry for More, that's one. Kind of funny. I think, given that there are perfectly good cards in my colors, I should not be taking Borrowed Time. I'll just take the Midnight Ambush. Diagraph Horde is some nice top end. Raise the Effigy. Not really. Stolen Vitality is a decent combat trick. But I think it might just be like take one of the black creatures. Is like red black is supposed to be running vampires, isn't it? I hardly have any. I have 3. I think I need more 2-drops. Just give me an Occultist. Another Dreadhound. Or a Sea Zombie. Wow. I don't think I really want 2 Dreadhounds that badly. Like, do I? It's a pretty good card. The other thing is I'm wondering, like, could I take the Sea Zombie and get the Dreadhound to wheel? And, like, maybe there's nobody who wants to play double black? I don't think that's realistic. There's got to be someone out there who's playing some black cards, and they'll be like, yeah, okay, I could run a 6-drop with double black, even if, like, they're not playing that much black. So, I don't know. I'll just take another giant card. Village Watch? I'm just not very, like, excited about this card. Famished Foragers. It's 4 mana and a big tempo effect. And we have a few things that just, like, do damage to the opponent whether they like it or not, right? Hungry for More is an example. They typically won't want to block it. Thermo Alchemist. There's another here somewhere. Isn't there? Or maybe... No, there's just things that want the opponent to lose life. Oh, okay. Dreadhound, but If you have a Dreadhound going off, you're probably winning anyway. This just can be a really strong card to play on turn 4. Although I guess the triple red is not that useful to me necessarily. Because if I play it on turn 4 with triple red, I'm just like not that likely to have another red card that I want to play. So it'd be more of like a turn 5 play to add 3 red and then spend a black to play like on turn 5, play 2 4-drops kind of thing. I think I'm going to take it though. Like, I don't know. Well, I guess consider also that I have 2 different 4-drops that I could pick, which both care about opponent losing life. There's a black one and a red one. And the effect on the Famished Foragers is a little, like, fiddly, whereas this one's just like, yeah, you get a 1/1 bat. That'd be cool, right? Sure. Spellrune Painter. Instants and sorceries. Have I wound up with enough of those? I have, like, 6. That's not bad. Although one of them is borrowed time. Do I have any zombies? A couple, right? Well, I have things that make zombies. Maybe I only have like 1 or 2. I have No Way Out. I guess that's it. So Crawl from the Cellar is a little bit not great. I could cut that, but I think this is still, I don't know, it's just like a 3-mana decent card that can sometimes do great stuff. I think I might prefer to just take the Stinger, though. Spellrune Painter, like, eh. I guess it is daybound. You know, it could turn on my Olivia's Midnight Ambush, but it's not that exciting. I'm just going to take a 1-drop. Duress, I don't think is very good. Like, it only works on instant, you know, on non-creature, non-land spells, which is not that many. You know, it's a nice way to dodge some combat trick or something, I guess. Anyway, I like it more than Raise the Effigy. Boy, I haven't sideboarded much. I've just been, like, taking everything, huh? No Way Out or Arrogant Outlaw. We can play a second of either of those. Boy, I have a lot of non-creatures, huh? I think Crawl from the Cellar is probably wrong. Okay, but anyway, I seem to want, like, Arrogant Outlaw more than I want another No Way Out. I don't remember seeing this card. What did I just snap pick in pack 2? A Dreadhound, I think. This is a pretty good card, I think. I guess we're probably not splashing white for this, unless I get a lot of Evolving Wilds. Okay, sure. Probably end up cutting some of these. Black, white. I mean, I was just talking about whether I should splash white. This would be another reason, maybe, but I don't think it's even that good. Like, I don't know. You can use it twice. That's the fun thing about it. I don't think it's that good. Stay away. Yeah, it's not very good at all. Rise of the Ants is good, but I don't want to run that. Siege Zombie, totally lovely card. Burn the Accursed, also fine. I wonder if Siege Zombie might not be so great in this deck. I don't actually have, like, sources of zombies or any particularly small creatures. It's fine to break a stalemate on occasion, but, like, why don't I just make a 2/1 flyer instead? I think that would do more. Better than that probably is Burn the Accursed, right? Yeah. I'll take that. Another Bat Whisperer doesn't seem that exciting. Still don't really want a Siege Zombie. I don't know. Maybe Bat Whisperer is not so bad. Festival Crasher. It's a 2-drop. I don't have that many activators for it. Three mana, 3/2 trample that turns into a 4/4 trample. I think I'm doing fine for 3-drops. Doing even more fine for 4-drops though, right? Like, I don't know. For big cards, I have kind of plenty. What I want is more 2-drops, and like the one on offer is a Siege Zombie or a Festival Crasher. I think Siege Zombie just, like, I've loved it in the past, but I don't see it doing much for me in this deck. I'm going to just take a Festival Crasher, I think. It feels horrible. Festival Crasher is ranked, oh, 110th. Look at that. Siege Zombie is ranked actually worse. That's a surprise. Obsessive Astronomer likes day and night. That's actually a great 2-drop. This Ambusher that loves vampires, I'm running, okay, 8. That's kind of a lot. Or a Midnight Ambush. Oh, too many good choices in this pack with the Midnight Ambush, Ambusher, and Astronomer. I think I can cut this Awakener. I just don't have anything to feed him. And maybe with that, I also get rid of No Way Out, because he was the only one who really cared about this Decayed Zombie. Obviously, I was saying, oh, I don't need this because I don't need A because I don't have any Bs. And I'm like, oh, look at this B. Now that I just cut my A, I don't need any Bs. But, like, this is a 2-card combo that's not even all that amazing. And the cards by themselves are not especially great. If an opponent lost life, you can play this. This is like a removal spell and a 2/2. Like, I think I have to take it. I love this idea of, like, rummaging, but I'm going to just take a 3-drop that does things. Necrosynthesis. Now, this is a card that I have never been impressed with at all. Not enough to take it. And I think this will not change today. Yeah, I mean, you don't really want to overcommit to a creature. And I don't have a lot of ways to make things die anyway, so I don't want to do that. Rotten Reunion. Well, you know, I could put the Awakener in, but I don't really want to. I think it's just another Silver Bolt. Stolen Vitality is kind of funny. It's a combat trick you can use on defense. I just like Silver Bolt so much, you know? But this is an instant or sorcery, and I have a couple spells that care about that, or is it just the... Yeah, the Thermal Alchemist and the Festival Crasher both care. Diagraph Horde or Burn the Accursed are both like decent top end. This is like face damage and removal though, so I think we're gonna take that. Maybe cut a Stinger or... Oh, Hungry for More. You shouldn't have. I'll figure out what I'm cutting later, I guess. Still don't really want Duress. Don't really want this. Don't want another Crawl from the Cellar. Who cares? A third Bat Whisperer? A Siege Zombie? I haven't really picked up anything that would make me like Siege Zombie. Aside from it just being a pretty cool card sometimes. I have very few wolves and werewolves. I have one. So Pact Betrayal is not going to be very good. Although, betray something and then sacrifice it if I had a way to do that, but I don't at the moment. Maybe I could cut some Outlaws. And the Stingers are not really that great either, I think. They're fine. The Novice Occultist is just like, not a very good body. Okay. Well, I should be cutting non-creatures. Look at me. What, am I insane? But they're all so good. Burn the Accursed is a little heavy. Sure. But it's like removal and face damage. And exile, which matters in this format. I still own a fair number of vampires, don't I? Yeah. And the Ambusher even counts itself. I could cut, like... Stolen Vitality, I guess. I really should cut the Heirloom Mirror. It's not an especially good card. But I really like... I don't know, it's just so fun. Except when you like play it and then spend a bunch of turns doing nothing and then die. That's kind of the problem with that. I mean, I really don't have any synergy with this at all. There's no reason to run this. Alright, having done all that, I don't know. Just take a Bat Whisperer. Siege Zombie, fine. Have I sideboarded any of those? I haven't. Another Bat Whisperer? I don't think I want 4, do I? I don't know. I mean, if they're good enough to run 1, they're good enough to run 4, right? Anyway, I don't want Crawl from the Cellar. This Traveler Wield, I think that's quite reasonable. Necrosynthesis also, unsurprisingly, wheels. Rotten Reunion, nah. So I think the deck still needs a little bit of work. I ended up cutting a lot of my 2-mana stuff. Which I could use more of. But the curve looks about right, though. And we have 8 non-creatures, which is a reasonable number now, finally. 7 instants and sorceries, which are, hey, which are what my Thermo Alchemist and Festival Crasher are looking for. It's more just like, should I cut some Bat Whisperers to put in some cheaper cards, like Novice Occultist or Voldaren Stinger, I think are the main ones I'm looking at putting back in. Maybe Stolen Vitality. But I think this is actually about the right amount, like the right curve, and I have sufficient ways to activate these Bat Whisperers that we can try to just like get a bunch of 1/1 flyers. I don't know. I think I'm gonna run this. How many vampires do I have? Still quite a lot. Oh, we'll make it a Hungry for More deck, shall we? Just because it's the only red and black card we have. I could cut out the Bolt for one of those things, but I don't want to. See you later, Mirror. Very sorry to see you go. How many wins are we getting here? 3? I don't know. I have no idea how good the deck is. You guys should know that by now. You know what? On the draw, I'll take it. Hungry for More is good enough. And I have a 3-mana play that could do something. Like kill this. That would be pretty cool. Not sure about activating the Bat Whisperers, though. Okay, could use some more lands if that's all right. I've drawn enough to curve out fairly well. Okay, yeah, that's all I wanted, right? All right, go to hell, you. No counters, please. By the way, I don't know if they counter this, it's not so bad. Oh, exciting! Gonna bounce it to dodge the. Cool. Whoa. That's something. I don't have a card that deals with that. I guess I'm just going to play a 4/2 and pass. I don't want to attack with the 2/2. They would just block with like a 1/3. I don't know. Probably they would. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they would have let the damage in and I could have gotten a flyer. But I don't think so. Oh my god. They've got some gross sacrifice thing going. They're a token deck. I'll attack with the 4/2, I think. I don't think they want to double block it. Okay, just gonna sack a 1/1. Tough decision, huh? The fact that I have a Bat Whisperer on board, maybe making them think more about the fact that they don't want to lose life to let me trigger more Bat Whisperers. It's not super likely that I have another one, but I might. Okay, so they're committed. Fine. I'll still play this. We're just playing 4-mana 4/2s today. And they're not so bad against this board. I wish they came with 1/1 flyers, but... I guess the Cathar's call is very slow. What is this? 3/3 makes a 1/1. Still would love a land, but I guess if I don't get it, I can play this. There's a land. I just like play it out, right? They're tapped. I don't think I swing in yet. Because what's better than one Dreadhound? Two Dreadhounds, obviously. I guess it does let them larder a bit better, but I don't mind. My draw this game has been really stupendous. Ooh. It's going to activate the Dreadhound. Candle Trap, but it still does its effect. And they don't actually have Coven. They just have 1s and 3s, so they can't exile it yet. We still don't attack. We want to have more mana. My library size is not too bad yet. I have milled like 9 cards or something between my Dreadhounds and their whatever they did. Drownyard Amalgam. But we want to wait before we start this orgy of destruction. They didn't even use the larger zombie? What? Vigilance, okay. Now these won't trigger Dreadhound. I actually think I just don't have enough stuff on the board. I don't know. I'm thinking like, what should I shoot? And it kind of looks like they're Lunarch Veteran. But then they would just get to play it with Disturb, right? And then, like, when things died, they would gain life, which I hate. I could shoot their larder zombie, actually, and stop the fountain of 1/1s. Like, I really want to attack. Dies or creature card. So I think killing these does do something? I don't know. I'm gonna kill this thing, I think. Well, okay, the 2/2 is maybe not so great. Oh, God, like these 4/2s, they just block with the 3/6. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I can attack with my 6/6, but I get ruined in that case, I think. They just have too many dudes. I mean, you're taking a shitload of damage there, right? That's 12 damage just from Dreadhounds. Plus 3 here. Oh, that was pretty funny. Oh, that died too. Yeah, I guess that's true. You sacrifice it. The card, the spell gets exiled, but the creature does get sacrificed. Ooh, they gained life. And there's another faith. Oh, it's the same faithful bending, of course. Okay, yes, I agree. That's a good investment of your time. Burn the Accursed. 5 damage to target creature. It's an instant. Well, I don't really want to play it right now, but I also don't want to discard it, I think. Just play Hungry for More and swing with everything? Okay. Now I wish I had Burn the Accursed, but... So how much damage are they taking? 2 creatures are dying. 3, 4... 5, 6. So Burn the Accursed next turn will be lethal, I guess. And we want to kill the 3/6 first. They're tapped out almost. So yeah, I think that seems good. Would letting this die be bad? I don't think so. Oh, they do gain life. Shoot. I forgot about that. Although, I guess we got him. Okay, I did the math wrong somewhere there. I guess I forgot to count the Dreadhound and the creature it killed as dying, maybe? I'm not sure. Well, seeing 12 Dreadhound triggers on one turn, that was pretty much all I wanted from this run. Like, if I lose the next 4 games, I'm fine. Okay, if I lose the next 4 games, I'll be pretty shocked. I mean, if I lose everything and it has been a 4 draft run, i.e. I go 1 and 3, I'll still be satisfied. Very, very Timmy, huh? Love those 6/6s. This is slow, but I don't think I can mulligan it. I might get lucky and draw a 2-drop. It would be pretty surprising, though. Okay. Oh, well, you know, there you go. Ooh. Nice card for you. I'm going to swing with the 1/3. Threatening a combat trick. They might let it in which case the outlaw goes off. And if they don't, it's no great loss. Nice. It's not even a threat, actually. I do have a combat trick. This is an instant that would turn on the Festival Crasher. What's your deal? Okay. Attack with everything again? Nice. Well, so far so good. But opponent has more cards than I do, I guess, by a little. And they also have some removal just sitting there on the table. And this guy threatens to transform fairly soon. Although, I don't know if they want to spend 3 mana on it. No blocks? Ah, very good for you. My life is an easy one. I just like, say, pass to combat, attack with all, and see what they come up with. I feel like. Gonna tap me, I guess? That makes sense. You left 2 mana. Very good. Sure, so we're getting in for 2 here. This would add 2 more, but it would stop me from playing this, which is what I would rather do. I'm going to hang on to this to discard. Ooh, a 2/4. That's a good card. I hate that. Midnight Ambush. Nice pickup. Wait. Come at me. Yeah, we just want to keep threatening more. I have Midnight Ambush to combat trick whatever stuff they do, and we just want to keep getting more damage in, right? Okay, so ambushing the 2/4 seems good. And then I sort of wish I'd played my land to let me activate this. I was hanging on to it for this, but I guess I didn't think about the consequences. I'm still going to hang on to it, though. I guess? Yeah. Having missed the chance last turn, I'm gonna... It seems like I still want to save it for a discard token, right? Yikes. I hate this thing. Okay, fine. I'll play it now. Because now it actually does something, just like I should have done last turn pre-combat. Oh wait, this needs red mana. It doesn't work. Gonna tap the vampire? That's fine, I guess. So actually the swamp sucks. And I shouldn't have played it. I need you to stop gaining life, please. We're just about out of fuel here. Oh well, at least I can play Hungry for More when they're... Ooh. When they don't have enough mana to kill it, or tap it. But they can just block with the 2/4. But that means my 3/3 gets in, which is something. And one more land. Yeah, this thing is not performing well right now, because it turns out I want the land. What? You want this to die, huh? Wait, but then why didn't you block the 3/1? It would have stopped some damage. I could choose not to kill it. It's very suspicious that they want it to die. I think they don't have any more creatures in hand. And they want to get it on board as a, like, gain life when you kill things, and then they're going to start killing stuff with this. Oh, they're double blocking just because this is a 3/3. I see. I don't think they do want this to die. I think they're just like, look, you idiot, you let me trade my 1/1 for your 3/3. Which I agree, I am an idiot. I forgot double blocking exists. Oh no, another one. You gain life whenever anything happens, huh? Tapping my flyer, I suppose? The Stinger, interesting. Okay, they are blocking. I guess that makes sense, now that I think about it. But it means they're not going to have that when my Dreadhound hits the board. I mean, they definitely look like they're stabilizing. I'm hopeful that the Dreadhound hits them. Oh no, it has lifelink? Oh no. I'm hoping the Dreadhound is enough to, like, stop that. They have the Silver Bolt, though, which means that if they attack with the 3/3, like, and I block here, they can... Well, they're not going to do that, huh? There's a 6/5? Pretty good draw. No attacks. I want a big combat at some point. I mean, I don't know. I guess they can, like, tap my 6/6s at some point. Ah, they wanted to... Okay. They want to double tap both of them so they can get into 3/3? No. Siege Zombie? The Stinger is really good right now, right? Oh, it doesn't have first strike if it's not attacking, but it still, like, threatens to block this, right? I think I just played the Siege Zombie. Ooh, okay. They should tap something, yeah. And I can counter this to deal 1 damage? I think I may as well, because the next thing I'm going to do is tap my Stinger. And then, like, I don't have any meaningful blockers anyway, so I'm going to do the damage. I don't know, I guess that means they can leave their Trapper for another turn, maybe? I'm not happy with this. What the heck is this? 3 mana, creature, 2/3. Okay, that's a lot of draw. I think this player has stabilized. They have survived the great early game aggro. They've survived the double Dreadhound. Like, I'm dead in no time. Don't really want a Bat Whisperer, I think. Actually, having another big blocker might not be so bad. It's not big enough to block the 9/8, though. Yeah, get out of here. Let's see what else I can come up with. Oh, that also activates the Dreadhound. Ha! Cemetery Trespasser is pretty cool, I think. If I don't die this turn, I might be okay. Oh, 2 cards. Oh, because it's night. Give me the Rejuvenator and the Witch. Okay. I will not activate the Siege Zombie. I need my blockers, I think. I definitely do. Yeah, no attacks. If I attack with something, they just like let it in, and I can't live with that. Oh, it's a werewolf. Oh no. I forgot about the Silver Bolt. It's just been sitting here like Chekhov's gun this whole game. Alright, at least this thing got smaller. No, it's more life. Wait, yeah, it just took so long for those triggers to go on the stack. I didn't know what was going on. Like this? Take 7? Die soon? I guess. This Trapper has... I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, this Trapper has been busy winning the game all by itself, I feel like. I mean, okay, the Lunarch Veterans have also been great. I only have 1 vampire, sadly. But they're just going to tap all my stuff. Oh, nobody lost life, right. Okay, well, that's a good game for you. Well done. I thought for sure I was winning that game, but they just like kept, you know, gaining life and then tapping my shit. They they survived the early onslaught. Oh well. This is fine. I have some removal on 2 and a 4-drop. I can hope to do something a little bit more than that eventually. You know, I have some 5s. But what I would like, of course, is a 3 or a proactive 2. I think I mean, I hate to use Cathartic Pyre on a 1/1, but it's going to be a real creature before too long. And I don't really want to let them just mill themselves. I think they want that. So I'm going to do this in my turn. Oh, I forgot it has that other effect. Still, I need to deal with the 1/1. Or maybe this? No. Okay, this hand is much too heavy. It's not going to activate stuff like Bat Whisperer and so on. Just does nothing on turn 3. I know, like, I made this into a 3/3 immediately by passing, which is something I thought was likely to happen. Ugh. Draw it now, huh? And so in that sense, I was like, I killed a 1/1 instead of a 3/3, but the 1/1 can, like, become quite a problem. It can be much worse than 3/3. This is a pretty good draw. Fixes all the early life swapping that was happening. I can't contest their board. Oh, it's a 2/2 again. Haha, gotcha. I can just run out the Dreadhound? And then attack? That seems good to me. They left their board totally empty. Yeah, okay. I was like, what? I thought, you know, how is green-black going to remove this? Midnight Ambush would have been an obvious choice, but they would have done that on their turn, so I don't know. I'm not sure about that trade. But I guess, like, if they're going to have to trade soon anyway, they might as well do it now. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is a very impractical sword. Was this supposed to be a katana with, like, weird shit on it? It's probably not, like, what the concept art title was, but I think that's kind of what it was. Ooh. Nice turn 1 draw. Ooh, I kind of like this swamp art. Much better than the other full card art that did, like, has a picture of a vampire statue on it or whatever, and the red one that's like a picture of a balcony. We're going to start with the Thermo Alchemist here. Clearly doing much more than the Sea Zombie. Ghoulish Procession. Alright, I'll try not to kill your stuff. What the hell? Now, the thing is, this is just a 3/3. Like, there's nothing in graveyards right now. I could consider playing the Sea Zombie first, but I don't think there's any reason to. Like, getting this thing on the board means I don't get to use its enter the battlefield effect, but I do get to use its attack effect more often. Huh. I mean, do I just discard a mountain or something? Or I think it's probably better to play a Siege Zombie, isn't it? The Sea Zombie isn't really doing anything. I think I'm gonna draw and see what happens. Yeah, I guess I want to leave red untapped. Wait, cancel. Because I might have drawn Voldarin Stinger, whereas I don't think there's a 1-mana black spell that I would want to play. What is this to equip? 3? Okay. Fine, nothing I can do about that. If I had mana, I could have Silver Bolted in response, but I didn't. So, do we shoot this? I think no, right? We just attack with the 4/4 and they let it in, and then we play a Bat Whisperer. If a creature, yeah, submit 0. They're going to sack that to draw a card. That's also fine with me. I guess they're going to try and gain life by equipping this thing and attacking with it? But it's decayed. I don't know. I guess that's the point? You get to draw the cards again? I don't know. Should I be, like, focusing on removing every single one of their creatures? I don't think I should. Okay, they don't have the mana to equip it. Probably not great. Yeah, okay, fine. I was trying to figure out if I should play the discard thing on a Siege Zombie or if I should, like, play some removal. I was leaning towards playing the discarder and the Siege Zombie, but I guess I just gave up. Is that the Mask of Grizzlebrand? Mark of Grizzlebrand? I didn't look very carefully. I don't remember. Mask of Grizzlebrand. Very expensive to play it and equip it. And in the end, they spent 6 mana to gain a life, but also lose a life and draw a card. So it was like a 6 mana cantrip. 6 mana, draw a card. Like, I don't think you would run that in your deck typically. This is great. I have a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, potentially. they've played another stinger. Okay. Fine. Mine has first strike, so I attack, and then you can attack back if you want, but I'll put down a 1/3. Red, white. Okay. The mob. Alright, nice to have drawn a land, I guess. I don't know. I think I just attack with the 1/1 here, get in some more damage. Threatening to buff it, of course, so they won't block. They won't even double block. I guess I could have blocked with the 1/1 to lose it on purpose. I don't think the order here matters. I'll do it during combat. Why not? Oh, no! I should have done it on their turn. I forgot. Yeah. Because then this would have been a 3/3, and that could matter. Although I guess it won't, right? Because they're going to attack with the 1/1, and I'm going to not block. Because they're threatening to make it a 3/1 with first strike. Okay, well, I mean, having discarded my land has not turned out amazing, but I do have a 3-drop. So this, if an opponent lost life, do X damage to something. Okay, so attack with all, I guess. See if they're going to combat trick the 1/3 away. They're not. And then I think I kill their 1/1. Rude. Well, I have to kill the I have to kill their 1/1 because all their creatures are 1/1s, but I choose this one. Yeah, I think I missed 1 damage a while ago. I could have attacked with the 1/3, recognizing... There was a turn when I held it back and then didn't block with it, because I realized, like, they can buff this. And I should have recognized that that was coming. I just attacked with it. But I don't know. Then they would have gotten in with their Unruly Mob on that same turn, so maybe it's fine. I guess I'm just, like, stuck on 3 mana here for a bit. If I ever get a 4th, that'll be pretty cool. On the other hand, we are attacking for 8. Which is not so bad. Okay, killing my 3/3, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Still decent value for a 2-drop. I don't mind. It like got damage in once and then it traded for their 2-drop. I'll take it. You know, for a 2-mana 1/3, that's good value. Oh, okay. Face damage time. Here we go. A land! We did it! We got a land! Sadly, I can't really make a bat, but I guess I want a 4/2 anyway. Oh, this has menace, huh? I guess that's fine. What else could I do? I could play Hungry for More, but I don't want to. I guess I could have attacked with this, bluffing a combat trick. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. I think that they would just have blocked. One of those, like, yeah, show me the combat trick. Okay, this resolves. If you always behave as though your opponent had a combat trick, they don't even have to have one in order to crush you. Attack with the 4/2, see if they let it in. And if they trade, that's also kind of fine. I guess Stolen Vitality would be a problem. They held it back, suggesting they want to block the 2/2. I think that's what it's for. I don't know. If they wanted to trade... Well, I could just play a Sea Zombie, but no. I'm going to attack with the 4/2, see what's up. If they trade, I can land another 4/2, and like I still have a pretty decent board. If they don't trade, I get an even better 4/2. I think they should trade. Like, their life total is sort of a problem. And so in that sense, like, this attack is not great. What? Oh, I see. You're going to block with that. Sure. Returning nothing, presumably. Okay, fine. So, your 3-drop traded for my 4-drop. Well done. The board remains the same. And, I mean, you know, last turn when the board looked like this, they got in 1 damage and I got in 0, so it's not like I'm doing amazing. But they have a lot of spells in hand and only 4 mana. I don't quite know what's happening. Like, last turn they left it open for flash. They must have some removal or combat tricks or something here. 'Cause, you know, this deck, you would think most of its spells cost 4 or less. Back for more Siege Zombie? No, I want to save the back for more, I think, for when I have the Dreadhound if I can. So I could just burn the Accursed on the 2/3. And then go face with everything. See what combat trick they have. Oh, I guess they're... Alright. They're keeping the Voldaren Stinger back to threaten to block my 4/2. So I go in with a 2/2 and they have to decide now. Great. And they don't spend any mana. So they have... No, like, meaningful flash creatures, or even, like, instant speed removal, I think. Oh, that's a nice draw. Get out of here, you loser. Talking to the creature, not my opponent. That would be very rude. Okay, that was a gross top deck. But 5 mana is pretty OP. You gonna play that twice, or... Oh no, you're just drawing? I don't have enough mana to play it twice. Okay. Well, it seems like an aggressive deck that just didn't quite get enough stuff, huh? But I don't know what they did have, because they were on 4 mana for a long time doing nothing. Or 3 mana doing not much, and then... I don't know. What are all these cards? It's a mystery. A bunch of double white shit? Who knows? I'll take the win. 3-in-1 or 4-in-1? I think it's 4, right? Yeah, not bad. I think I keep getting Burn the Accursed confused with Sacred Fire because they have similar art. And I just happen to be looking at Sacred Fire in the draft guide thing here. It's right next to Mask Grizzlebrand, which I looked at before. It costs a red and a white. It does 2 damage and you gain 2 life, and then it like flashes back. We played that once a while ago. This is great. This is an insane hand. A 1, a 2, a 3, removal. All my colors? Actually, 2 2s. No 3s. 3 2s. This one first, right? I don't really want to play Hungry for More at the moment. What I want to do is when they're just like ready to flip this, I make them pay the cost and then I pyre this before it can go off. That would be my dream. No way they block, right? Oh, okay. That's kind of a scary one. I think I attack and play the Sea Zombie. Well, if I'm doing that, I could just like play this. No, because the Sea Zombie's tapping is a cost because the Thermo Alchemist. Now, there's no way they're going to use Ecstatic Awakener on this thing, right? So next turn they're not flipping, so I don't have to hold open mana, I think. Because it costs them 3 mana to do this, which means if they don't have any mana to put out another creature that they could sack with. So it would have to be this one. And they're not going to do that. Oh, that is a problem. I guess get rid of Hungry for More and the Dreadhound? Because I think this is the turn for Cathartic Pyre. And this guy is not doing that much, and this is going to take forever. Oh yeah, I get to play it anyway. I mean, I don't want to because I need to hold the mana open, but I can. Makes it better to discard this. Okay, another land is good. I still think it's good to attack with the 1/1. They're not going to block it. And I'm not going to be able to use the Sea Zombie to do damage because the Thermo Alchemist already is. Although, I guess I could have just killed this now, because what the play they want to make is attacking with the 3/2, and then after it deals damage, sack it. So, I guess that's really no better than me just killing their 1/1 straight away. Okay, I care about that more than I care about your stupid Awakener, I think. Because this is like, it's stopping them from drawing a card and getting a zillion counters. Oh, before that untaps, yes, thank you for reminding me. And now they don't get to attack with the zombie. Or flip, they don't have the mana. But soon they will, and I no longer have a way to prevent it. So I think I'm behind this game. The 4/4 is going to be a problem. Really? What? Midnight Ambush, maybe? Why are they doing this? Why don't I just block with my 0-3? Blade Brand, maybe? Okay, you can have the damage. They don't have shit. What the hell? Why did you make that attack? I have an 0-3 and that thing just died. I could have blocked it and taken no damage. It could be a bluff, but it's a weird one, because I think you'd rather have the creature than the 2 damage anyway, right? I think I'm okay playing this. Just go in for as much damage as I can get. Oh, thank you, yes. Remember to tap this first. Alright, I mean, my hand is empty. What a weird play. What do you have? Nothing but land? When you played this, it like passed instantly to ask what I wanted to do, suggesting that you didn't have anything else you could do. That's wild, if so. I don't know what is going on over there. They're in combat, thinking about attacking with the 1/1. If you want to do 1 damage, go ahead, man. I'm not going to block. You didn't have a combat trick last turn, and I think you don't have one now, but I don't really care about the damage. I guess you might have, what is that guy called? The 3-mana 3/2 that I have a couple of in my deck. Law something? Arrogant Outlaw. That would be a way for you to gain life, which I would care about. Okay, if you attack, I guess I'll block. Did you leave? Are you gone? That seems like the most like. I haven't seen them mouse over anything in a while. They're just mad about all the land they're drawing, I guess. Okay. Then I guess we win. Oh, but the opponent still has timeouts. Alright, I'll cut and be back with you when this is all over. Okay, opponent did timeout. We're going to shoot him in the head. Attack with everything, and then cut again, probably. Is this, like, lethal or something? I don't know. Right, I'm going to play this, but you guys won't get... I'm going to cut here. Okay, there we go. We won that game. I don't know what opponent was doing. Like, obviously at the end, what they were doing was rage quitting. But before that, they had, like, I don't know, Blade Stitch, Scab, Awakener, and a zombie, and they just threw the zombie away? Okay, I guess I had killed the Blade Stitch, Scab. Okay, opponent drafted Necrosynthesis. Maybe that is an explanation for why they made all these bad plays. Maybe they're just a bad player who likes Necrosynthesis. Like, there are decks you could play it in. Maybe theirs is one of them. I don't know. And the fact that I got to, like, counter... I got a 2-for-1 with a removal spell, which does not happen very often. So that's kind of cool. But, like, they had a hand, and I didn't. I think their hand was all land. That's the only real explanation for what happened there. They just drew, like, 8 lands and 3 or 4 spells or whatever it was, and then I countered one of the spells. On the draw, I guess I'll take it. It has removal and a 3-drop. A 2-drop if I'm lucky enough to draw a mountain in time, but I probably won't. Okay, so we miss our 2, probably, but I have a 3 and a 4. Taunting me. I'm hungry for more mountains is what I'm hungry for. What are you? 3 mana, 4/3, trample, with an effect that doesn't matter. because they're not using it. Okay. That must be a pretty good card. 3 mana 4/3 trample is insane stats, and then it also has this other effect. Yeah, it's ranked 18th best in the set. And then they have this thing? Oh my god, I just can't play fucking anything. I really could have used a mountain. This is a sorcery, right? Yeah. Ambush the 4/4, I guess? Oh, I'm 2-for-1ing myself. I thought this would let me, like, kill it freely, but it doesn't. So I'm kind of looking stupid here. Now I don't have a blocker for their 4/3 anymore. I don't know. I think it was probably sort of necessary. Hey, we turned off their Bat Whisperer. Okay. I mean, I guess just play a 4-drop. That's not a 4-drop. I meant to play this one. Oh, that's pretty bad. I don't know. Everything's pretty bad here. But being able to contest their stuff would be a lot more important than just getting in 3 damage lifelink once. Which I could always do later, right? That's... The wording on this is kind of funny. Destroy target creature you don't control. Wouldn't they usually say like target creature opponent controls? I guess not. I guess it's just normal wording. What did they do, by the way? They killed it somehow? Eaten alive? Yeah, okay. Well, we look pretty dead here. Oh, let's show them the Dreadhounds. That's what we'll do. Good game. I mean, you know, I kept a 2-mana hand without both my colors. I think it was a good thing to do. It didn't pan out super great, but it wasn't embarrassing. I mean, okay, I got smashed, I guess. But opponent played a strong card, and then, you know, they just curved out properly, and I didn't. Oh, remember that card we saw during the draft, Slogurk, the 3-mana red or green-blue thing that it was a 3/3 trample that likes lands. I just happened to look that up. It's ranked 49th, a fairly good card. All right, this is a nice hand. I have a 1 and a 3, and a good mana base. Wouldn't mind if one of these lands were a creature. But it's about the best, like, 6-card hand you could hope for, plus another card, which means you definitely don't throw it back. I don't know, not best, but a pretty good 6-card hand. What are you flipping the switch? Is that what's happening this turn or something? Startle or no? Oh, okay. I mean, if you flip the switch, I guess that's life. I'm still gonna just try to run this out and see what happens. Yeah, okay. Huh. I really want to use this to discard 2 cards. I guess it's an instant. I can wait till their turn, so at least the mana to counter it isn't free. If I happen to hit a 2-drop that I want to play with it, then I guess that's just too bad. This is some wild control deck, huh? There's nothing but counter spells? No, they're going to let me do it. Okay. I guess I'll just play Revelation main phase here. Problem with that is if they counter it, I still lose the swamp. Play this first? See if they want to counter that? No. Okay. Right, I can play this at instant speed on their turn. Geist Wave the 3/1. Okay. Well, they can no longer counter me. We've discarded 3 lands already, and we're still like, you know, kind of not that many spells played. Opponent just doesn't want to do anything. I'm way too scared to run out a Dreadhound here. I think we just play a land, attack, and pass. Planning to, on their turn, either Electric Revelation or burn the Accursed. I'm not sure about that. I guess they're going to not block? Okay. I guess I can just play the Dreadhound now, actually. They tapped. Yeah, okay. Got through the counter spells. Still no plays. This is the, oh my god, this is blue white at its heart, right? I do nothing, your turn. I do nothing, your turn. You know, they love that shit. Why did I play a land? Good question. I guess I only have one of these, so it's sort of fine. Swing with all, see what happens. I don't think I really want to play this. It has first strike. Okay. I'm just gonna wait till their turn for a revelation. Don't let them get away with a counterspell on free mana. Right? Like, there's nothing I really would want to draw and play, I think, so I can wait. If you have a counterspell, that's a good one to hit. Okay, they don't seem to. There's my 4th discard, by the way. And I know I could have paid mana for this thing. I don't know. I didn't for some reason. I don't know what is happening in that hand. It is the weirdest thing. Might as well play these. I'm never going to get a chance to... Okay, good for you. Never going to get a chance to discard them. And I don't think blue-white is going to run something that makes me discard. There's the flip the switch, but you know I have a Dreadhound in hand, right? So I guess they... No, they're just gonna let me play the Dreadhound. Nope. Wait, what got... Outlaw got exiled? That's fine. Or no, it was Hungry for More already exiled? It must be, because how could Aaron get Outlaw have been exiled? Yeah, okay. 5, 8, I could have 9. That's still not enough to play this and... Okay, well... I'm just gonna swing in here. They won't block, I think. Or wait, this is threatening lethal if they don't block, right? They have to? I mean, getting to kill this for free is pretty cool. Yeah, the Stinger is just gonna solo their entire... everything they play, right? I don't have to play any cards? What could I do with 10 mana? I don't know. Not much, I guess? Just use this 3 times still? I don't know, may as well play it. This is an unusual way to build card advantage, but I'll take it. Now we see what they were hanging on to all game. A bunch of 5-mana creatures and like a couple counter spells. They're not gonna mill me out, are they? I think I actually can't play the Dreadhound anymore. This might be not quite as much of a romp as I had hoped. I have to be a little bit careful about my deck. I can play the Dreadhound now and it lands. But it does shorten my timer by 3. I think it's better to just like... You know, I could try like not attacking for a bit and then like developing a couple creatures on that turn. But I think it's better to just like keep going at it. Keep killing everything they play. I guess if they startle me, it really sucks. Okay, yeah, well done. Boy. Okay, I guess I need to play the Dreadhound, huh? I do have 2 Burn the Accurseds. Man, this feels a little bad. But I'm gonna die in a sec, like, from damage if I don't... Yeah, okay. If they can mill me again, I mean, congratulations. Or counter? Oh my god, that would be the worst. this ought to do it. That's a different way to end the game. It would be kind of dicey, milling myself down to 0, and then if they have like some effect, I would be sad. How good is Burn the Accursed right now? It's like very lethal, right? Even if just one of them lands. Yeah, not gonna cut it. They were actually at -2, not at 0. The Dreadhound was gonna do some more damage. Okay, so that was way closer than I thought. The Startle, I mean, they had been not playing Startle for a while. Like, they literally must have just top decked the Startle. Because remember they played 2 Abominations, or Amalgams rather, Drownyard Amalgams in a row? And the first time they didn't use Startle, when it would have been just as good. So I think they had 2 Amalgams in hand, which explains why they kept not playing anything. And then, when they played the second one, that was also the turn that they drew Startle, which just happened to be this amazing out. I don't know. Maybe, like, I should have noticed my deck getting small a little bit sooner than that. And considered maybe playing out something rather than just, like, throwing all of their creatures into the grinder. Which is a cool thing to do for card advantage, but deck advantage was like a concern that game. This looks great. I have a 2 and a 3 and some stuff. I always get nervous when I see these. That does so much. Red and white. I guess it's still a pretty good card in the aggressive style decks, sure. What do you like? You have Ward 1. Whoa, okay, that's a little scary. No, you know what? They would do this. Okay, I'm gonna... Fine. If you have a buff, you can eat this, I suppose, right? No, I'm gonna wait. I want to wait 1 turn because I need to be able to tap this to activate my Voldaren Ambusher to kill the 1/1 anyway. So I'm gonna let all the damage in. And it did pause, suggesting they had some instant, maybe a relevant one. Ooh. I guess we're going to kill that instead, then? Hey, Sacred Fire. We were talking about that a minute ago. Okay, this deck is running over me. I mean, I don't know. They're just 1/1s, but it still, like, kind of matters, right? Once again, we're main phasing the Alchemist, which is a weird thing to do, but remember we talked during the draft about how, like, it was a synergy for stuff like Bat Whisperer and the Ambusher, and we're, like, an Arrogant Outlaw, and we're doing it. More Evolving Wilds. Well, it makes sense if they're running 3 colors, and just 3, because they picked up an island last time. Another island. That's a bit unusual. What does that mean? Do they have Devious Cover-Up? Should I be worried about a counterspell? I could blow this thing up, I guess. I really want to just attack and play a 5 or a 6/5 trample. But this is so weird. Nobody runs Devious Cover-Up on all these cards, do they? Maybe. Seem to be kind of more control than aggro? I don't know. Well, anyway, I guess we can attack first. And I'm willing to swing with the 4-2. I want them to spend their mana on whatever combat trick they have. Even if it costs me the 4-2. If they double block, that's fine as well. Because I can burn the 1-1, exiling it, and keep this alive. Oh yes, thank you for the reminder. Okay, they didn't seem to have anything. So I could have landed the 6-5, it turns out. Okay. And the card they didn't have a counterspell, and the card they just drew was a Plains, so they still don't have a counterspell, which means I can definitely land this thing. I'm gonna hang on to my extra lands, I think, because I have them for discard. So just no attacks, and then play a 6-5, right? The first strike means I can't do anything with these guys. I didn't really look at what their thing turned into when it transforms, so I guess maybe I shouldn't have let them get such a great creature on the board. But it cost them a lot of tempo to do it, and it means I get to land my 6-5. So, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so we attack with the 6-5 and see if they want to turn their 0-4 into, like, I think they'd love to get this killed so that they could play it for Disturb. And then I'm just going to eat it. Now, Sacred Fire is an instant, but it's too expensive for them to play. So I can safely target it to get rid of it. Oh, it's only 1! I thought it was 2, like when it was night. But okay, when I... oh, man. Oh, what a dummy. I thought I was going to get both of them. Getting rid of this thing is obviously more important. What a play. Oh yeah, remind me to... Hang on, let's tap this first. Ooh, Sea Zombie's a good pickup, I think. Because everything else kind of sucks. I can attack with the 6-5. Really? Oh, I guess the order didn't matter, right? It does 6 damage. Sure. I thought they might let the 6 damage in to stop me from attacking with all the rest of this stuff, but I guess they're just in a tough spot. Okay, well, GG? Yes, GG. Very good. That's 7-2, right? We made it? We're not just 6-2, I don't think. Ugh, such a blunder letting him get that 4-4. I'm glad I was able to kill it anyway. All right, well, we'll celebrate by saving that deck. And, I don't know, have a quick look at it again. Didn't really... I think I predicted 3 wins. Did I? I don't know. I'm not very good at predicting. I did say that at the time. How many times did I play Silver Bolt? Like 1? Maybe 2? I feel like it got milled all the time. Huh. Festival Crasher was okay. I only got to play this guy once, I think. Maybe twice. Well, okay. Cool deck. Cool story. Didn't run borrowed time after all. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.